And this is how you go for it, right? Go back to the hourly then. So I would say start from a place. For example, let's start from September like this, and then try to identify where you could potentially enter, because it's all about the hindsight. It's all about trading your eyes, as I keep saying. It doesn't matter that you see what have happened. What matters is how you are gonna get the entry. Okay, and this is actually the first way that I'm gonna show you. This is just going on the market and potentially analyzing the structure. Like, have a look at this push to the upside. So this is a pullback. This is a higher low formation. Why? Because remember, if we remove this, how is this market looking like? It's looking like push to the upside, pullback, potential higher low. The market is starting to reject. Let's go to the hourly time frame. I see a lot of rejections. Maybe I would like to see a little bit more bullishness, but I think that is fine. We can potentially drop. Here it is, a little bit more bullishness. Then we can drop to the 50-minute time frame. What is the pattern that we're playing in right there? Well, personally, I don't see a perfect pattern. Like, this is a huge flush to the downside, then the market starts to consolidate. So what you can do is you can use the break and retest pattern. So if are we gonna break above this level and retest? Let's have a look. Another spike to the downside, that is fine. We break above, we haven't closed above, and here we break above. Okay, so this is our structure. We are gonna set our entry right there, stop loss below the structure. Let's see if that gets triggered. I think it's just gonna skyrocket to the upside. Yeah, and it skyrockets to the upside, and that is perfectly fine. On this situation, we cannot get a long. Okay, then you remove again. And the other thing that you can do as well, which is more advanced. So this is when you have actually, I would say, document of let's say 50 trades like this. Just document 50 trades, or maybe document 10 per each formation. So go through all of those 4 hourly higher lows and lower highs and see what kind of formations you have on the hourly and on the 15-minute, and document this. Save it with screenshots, journal it on Notion. Actually, in my community, we have Notion templates that you can journal your trades with spreadsheets, and with all of that stuff is provided, all the tools, right? Then what you can also do, which is a little bit next level, let's say, you just hit the replay and you go like a random time in price, then you zoom in, and then you really start actually backtesting. This is all about backtesting right now. So you look for the push, you look for the pullback, potentially you want to see a higher low, then this market pushes up, pulls back again, so potentially you want to take a long from here. This is a confirmation, so you go to the lower time frame to examine how is the market going to react from here. Is this the trade that we just looked at? Kind of looks the same. No. So again, the market rejects, bullish, rejection, bullish engulf, coming back again. So definitely we can possibly go to examine on the 15-minute what kind of pattern we have right there. Okay, so we can see that the market is really failing to break below. It actually already broke structure, so possibly we can already be in a trade actually. But let's say that we missed it, we waited for more confirmation. Let's see how it's gonna play out. Let's see if it's gonna break new structure. Okay, and then you examine. Here it is. So the market, what it did, it created this structure right there. Why is this a structure? Because then it pushed to the downside and broke the lows. So this is a lower low right there. The market attempted to make a double top. It kind of made it almost. Then we strongly impulsed to the upside and closed above. Okay, so right there you should consider, do I enter aggressively or do I enter conservatively? If you enter aggressively, you enter with a limit. Your stop loss is right there, and potentially take profit into the highs. And if you want to enter conservatively, let's wait for some sort of a candle. Okay, this is not bad. So possibly we can place our buy stop right there and potentially stop loss below this structure, because we expect this one to be our higher low. Stop, take profit above. Let's see. We're not triggered yet. Okay, right now we are triggered. So right now we're into the trade, and then you see how it goes. Okay, this one actually hits stop loss. That is perfectly fine. What you can learn from it. Okay, how you can manage it. First of all, you see that the timing is wrong. This is 3 o'clock during Asia. Is this your trading window? No, it's not. For me personally, it's not. So I wouldn't have taken that trade. Again, then you go back to the hourly time frame. What do we have? Do we have any buying pressure? Well, not really. As you can see, the market actually reverses. So what you can do right now is drop to the hourly again and start to reanalyze. Are we still bullish? Are we still bearish? And this is how you backtest, guys. Right? I'm not gonna go into details to backtest the whole market, but those are the 2 ways that I personally backtest. And also, if I am to give you a little tip, I think this is my backtesting charts. So if I actually go right here, maybe you can see when I backtest, I put them in folders like this. So for example, if I play this one right there, you're gonna see where I have an entry. So potentially, yeah, I should drop to the 15-minute time frame. Where are you? Okay, here it is. Something like this. So you can see that right there, I'm actually having my trades. And all of those trades, if I put them in, you're gonna see them everywhere. Okay, and how you do this? Let me just give you a little example, because this is a really good way. So what is this thing out right now? Well, let me see. Okay, something's wrong, but let's say that you take a trade and you have all of your drawings, all the rectangles and all of that stuff. For example, let's draw a rectangle here. Let's drop a long chart here. Let's maybe drop even a trend line. Let's drop even a Fibonacci or something like this. What you do later is you open this object tree right there. You hit Control, and then when you click Control, when you drag your mouse, you can select everything. Then what you do is you click on this button right there, and this makes a folder. And so you say example 1, so you have it saved. And once you actually click this eye, it's gonna remove. And this is really an easy way. So for example, me right now, I can go back and review all of those 30 trades that I took right there. Okay. So I really hope that makes sense. And again, depending on your experience, I would really just advise you to go into your charts and spot those patterns. Okay, so how can I enter a long from here? How can I enter a short from here? How can I enter the long from here as well before the market has reversed? Then drop to the hourly time frame. What kind of candles do I like seeing before taking a trade? Because it's all about the little details. Okay, you see that a few times the market did not show clear rejection and then stopped us out. So right there, what do we want to see? Big rejection, bullish engulf. Is this enough to take the trade? Drop to the 15-minute, see how it goes. Right? So yeah, this is it. It's getting a little bit too long right now, but I really hope you actually got something from it, and you are going to go into your charts right now and practice. And again, you don't need the replay bar for this, because if you're just backtesting like this to spot the formations, to see how you can enter, just like this, mark them on your charts. And then once you drop to the hourly time frame, it's a little bit tedious because you have to zoom in right there. You have to zoom in, you have to find it first, then you have to zoom in, and then you have to see what is the price action. Okay, let's have a look at this 1, 2, 3 formation, evening star. So how can I enter? Then you mark this area right there, and then you can potentially go in the 15 minutes. And you have to scroll again. You have to find it, but here it is. Jumping on the 15-minute, then you start examining what is the structure doing, where can I enter, okay, where is the break, where is the retest. On this occasion, this was actually the break, and you actually have this little candle for the retest, so this is where you can enter, right? And this is how you build market knowledge. Then what you do after you take the sell, for example, after you do this, you can also write a few notes, okay, BRS formation after an MSS and a failure to break above. Okay, so you mark this one. Then what you do, you hit Control, you select them all, go right there, click this thingy right there, type an explanation, example 1, example 2, and then hide it so that it doesn't bother your eyes while the backtest. Okay, so this is for now, and let's jump on to the next lecture where I'm gonna share with you some more insights on what to do from now on.